Hello there, it is me, Austin. Welcome to Science Live, where we do just what it says on the tin. We are going to be doing a science episode live, and I forgot to start something. Wow, someone's doing construction outside. That's wonderful. Okay, this should work. 1 second, I forgot to do a thing. I open recent. Oh, shit. Is it this one? Yeah, there we go. Is it showing up in the... It is. Okay, there we go. Of course, I broke the waveform that I had been using before that I spent hours building. But, you know, that's life for you. That's what happens when you live on the edge like I do. Okay. Today what we're doing is we are going to be figuring out something that I've been curious about for a while, which is, and this is this is really more of a personal curiosity than it is anything that's actually important, which is the optimal jump strategy for Apex Legends, which I love to play, even though, and this is something that you will see in person very soon, I am terrible at. I am just not very good at Apex Legends. I can't for the life of me, tell you why I enjoy playing it. But we are going to be doing, in fact, and I forgot to grab this. Okie doke. Let's get this started. I meant to do... Image, add image. I'm super underprepared today. That's how live it is. We'll do it live. Okay, desktop. Now, there have been some people who have done some videos on it, but I want to show you my reasoning. For those of you who played Apex Legends before, so we're going to take this one. I was going to put a... of course, it puts it right there. There we go. This is by... I was going to put a credit to this YouTuber, but he has it plastered all over his image, so I don't think it matters. The Gaming Merchant came up with this. And let's see here. Can I at least scale it? Oh, yeah, scaling it happens here. I am a super prepared YouTuber all the times, very good at what I do. And he goes over some of the strategies for how to jump, and it's pretty good. This is kind of obnoxious, I think. I'm going to hide that. I think I'm only going to use that for when I'm on that splash page. Okay. He talks about how to do these kinds of jumps where you are doing this kind of like gradual... Wait, is it not... No, it started. Sorry, I got confused. People said it was late. They don't mean I'm late. They mean... Okay, well, my plan for how I was going to watch the chat apparently is not working. Is it working? Okay, there we go. So there's this method of... We'll see if this chat works. I have my phone here on a mount so I can actually see chat, but it wasn't updating, so maybe it was not a good strategy to begin with. This is the method that he uses, but I want to go over something that I had been thinking of ever since I started playing. So to do that, we are going to let me switch my scenes here to here. Okay. The way I had... So there is... Let me pop on my glove here. So in Apex Legends, and this is actually true for Fortnite too. I don't play Fortnite. Is this right? Yeah, there we go. Because I don't really enjoy the building aspect, so Apex Legends is kind of like Fortnite with no building. So you have your ship here flying. Oh, wow, that is not... That one? Is that one better? Which one do I usually... I think I do use this one usually, but it's... I keep it way smaller. There we go. So we have our ship up here flying over the map. This is going to be obviously just a two-dimensional thing, right? Ship flies this way. And you have people coming out. And here is the ground down here. So the way, and let's say you want to go here, right? The way people do is they jump out right away and they do this kind of thing to keep their velocity this way as max as they possibly can. What I suspect is that it's actually faster to wait until you're above it and drop straight down. Because if you look at the total distance you're traveling, if you're going 150 meters a second here versus 145 over a longer distance, because this is going to be a squared plus b squared equals, this is going to be the root, more or less, of a squared plus b squared. Now, there's a couple reasons why this may not be optimal. One is apparently when you leave the ship, you get some sort of inertia boost or momentum boost that might make you actually make this better. And there's another thing. This is just if you were directly overhead where you wanted to go, right? There's another way of doing it. So here's the map, right? And the ship is going across this way. And let's say you want to go here. A lot of people will drop around here and go there. But I suspect that it actually makes more sense to drop when you're basically as close as the ship can be to the spot you want to go, because it's a shorter distance. And I suspect you can get a sharper angle. I think overall you'll get a sharper angle. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually play some matches. And I have a game option that will show. So the other thing is that I believe the ship travels faster than you possibly ever could. So the problem is that I see a lot of people jumping immediately and kind of like doing this sort of thing. You'll see that a lot. And I really think the best way... And so the other thing is I think that better than this kind of like doing this stairwell thing, I think it's better if you can jump when you have a 45-degree angle that you can just go straight down to a point. These are the things we're going to be testing today, using all the methods that I use to make videos for. This is probably going to take us a few hours. I forgot to open sheets. We're going to be doing all our math in spreadsheet form because that's what I do. We're going to do Apex Jump. And I'll make this publicly, actually, for fun, in the comments. I'm going to make it, if you want to follow along with me, get shareable link, can view, copy link. So you'll be able to view this. I'm going to pop this in chat here. Spreadsheet. So you'll be able to view if you want whatever our calculations happen to be. Okay, so that's the theory. But let's get into the practice. And the way we're going to be doing this is we're going to be doing a few things first. We have to determine the ship speed, which I believe I can do we're going to be using this extension to our launch, which will add positioning vector things and some speed things to our characters. You'll see in the upper right-hand corner. I think that's it. I'm sweating like a pig, though, so I'm going to turn on the air conditioner. Austin, you're forgetting the fact you spend more time on the ship, therefore increasing the distance. Yes and no. That only depends if the ship is slower. That's a good point. But the thing is I think that the ship is faster than you. I think the ship moves way faster than you can. So I know people are talking about like this angled strat is used to get further out, and I think you're correct about that, but the problem is I see people doing that anyway. Like, I see people doing the, it says don't adjust for the launch of the game. At launch, a dropship was slow as a turtle. That's a good point. I didn't know that. Yes, there is a bit of a stream delay because I don't really want to get stream sniped. Let me make sure. Okay, so that's up. Okay, so we got everything. Oh, good, it's working. Okie dokie. So this is really more for my edification, but maybe it'll help you too. So this is, oh, it's gone. So you're about to see how bad I am at this game. I am atrocious. But let's just get into it. You can kind of see it there. I think the new Cats movie has made everyone a furry. It's up the furry rates in the United States. But oh yeah, mute these motherfuckers. Jesus Christ. Okay, you see how it has position up there? We're gonna use that to determine how fast the ship is. Keeping your speed to 140-45 for more distant jumps tends to work pretty well for me. Yeah, and that's the thing, is like for distant jumps, I think that strategy is undeniably good. The thing is I see people using that strategy.
Closed, or both eyes closed.
Oh, I'm gonna have issues if I can't get 60 frames per second. We might have to.
Safety's off, weapons
I think because I'm live streaming, I have to. Hopefully, I'm not jump master. Oh no, I want to be a jump master. Damn it.
This is going to be fun.
Well, how many games do I have to play to be jump master? I want to turn down options so I can turn down some performance thingies. Settings. Video. Full screen. Okay, let's turn our anti-aliasing down. Let's turn that. Let's leave that. We'll just turn everything down a hair. Low, 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 low. Let's do that too. Why? That should help a bit, right?
This touchdown here.
I guess it technically doesn't matter. See, here's what I'm talking about. We're going here. We should have dropped here, I believe, is my theory. But I'm not. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to do some tweaking to my graphics. Because I'd prefer to have 60 frames per second, which is what I always try to have when I'm doing math. Alright, I wasn't paying attention. Okay. So with that positioning thing, we should be able to get the speed of the ship at least. I didn't think about how streaming would probably hurt my performance a little bit, because I have no problems getting 60 frames per second under normal recording conditions, but I am grabbing my screen. Okay. Ooh, hello. Ah, damn, he got it. Oh my god, I have no weapons. I'm gonna punch somebody.
Sending out my decoy.
Someone's definitely gonna. I can't resist though. There's a gun. Yes! This is just an excuse for me to play Apex Legends in the middle of the day. Okay, that's my friend. I guess I'll take this. Oh no, I'd rather have that. Oh yeah, I'd way rather have that.
Energy in here. These got very little projectile drop.
Firing. The enemies are shooting at me.
No, friend.
Reloading.
There is a new kill leader.
No way. Not a chance.
Reloading. Enemy taken down. The enemy.
This would be a fun thing to do for Fortnite as well. Oh, hello.
Frag out.
I was gonna say I hear somebody. Do I have a grenade? No, I don't. What the? Oh god. Oh god! Oh, I should have recorded, reloaded it. Yeah!
The new kill leader says.
Suck it! Oh god!
Reloading.
Took
Target's
out an
right in front of
enemy.
me.
I have been down. Going to explode.
Oh god! I don't have a
Shots fired.
Ah, dang it. I need to be way better about reloading.
Going to check out right here. Contact with hostile.
Am I lagging a bit? He is laggy.
Going to explore here.
Dynamic scaling with FPS target of 60. That makes sense.
Half of one.
If you say Grandma, hello. Oh my god, thank God. What the fuck was that even? Why did that just randomly kill me? Oh, and here we are, I guess we're just playing now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Austin's mic doesn't work, and therefore, fuck everything. And I didn't get to do any science. So I have no idea what's happening. Hopefully it's working now.
Thank you.
Attention. First blood.
I turned the graphics way down. Wait, now it's not. Now that's not showing up? Oh my god. Is it showing up? Can you guys see my display? I'm starting to suspect that this is breaking. I'm losing my goddamn mind. I'm going to cry. I've never had this much problems. Okay, and then we're going to get this on screen because holy shit. I've never had this much trouble with a live screen. Oh my god. Center to screen. Okay, hopefully we are working now. Dear Lord, hopefully we're working now. Welcome to Austin's never live streamed before, except he totally has. And just like, I suck. Part of this might be Apex itself. Apex is kind of weird with their... Man, now I'm getting just like all kinds of frame dropping too. That's fun. Fun! I don't know why I picked that up. Oops, someone's here.
Just relax. I got everything under control.
I'm spotted.
Go out and bamboozle him.
Come on, Mitchell.
Oh, God, no! I was completely unprepared for that match. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, man. Dear Lord. Okay. Okay, let's... Where were... I think we figured it out. We are gonna try again. Turn off speech to... Well, it's just... It's not speech to text. It's just the subtitles for the characters. That's not gonna affect my frames. Okay. Prepared. Everything's prepared. Jesus Christ. I spent all night preparing... Well, not all night. I spent like 2 hours last night preparing my broadcaster. Why is everyone's saying my frame's really bad? I'm gonna do something real quick. Nope. Stop it. Get me out of that match. Okay, I'm gonna go back and see if I'm seeing what you guys are seeing.
stop won't stop.
Either you're with
Hello. What demon did I piss off to have my microphone just die randomly all the time? Why is that happening?
Introducing your champion.
Open season. Let's go.
Why am I so cursed? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna die.
Master here.
Awesome.
My buddies and I aren't afraid of heights.
Sevelantia.
Okay, so we're gonna do our first real test by going to the
Just a thought, we could land here.
hydro dam. And so my theory is that Ah! Fuck, I meant to hit E.
That's me. Or don't.
Wasn't paying
Whatever, as long as
attention.
we win.
We can still get the timing. We have velocity, that's good. So here's why I think I might be wrong, is there's people getting there first. And this is why obviously I didn't hit E at optimal time. But this is why I think I might be wrong and why I'm testing this.
Attention. First blood.
I know I'm not getting 56
Fired,
times.
and they're hitting.
Firing. Reloading. Down that one.
You gotta be shitting me.
Beginning.
Oh,
I'm down.
That one's out for the count.
I wonder why that could be though. See, that's the part that I don't understand.
Taking fire. Downed one.
I need a weapon.
I'm down.
If people are getting there before me, how are they getting there before me? And what?
Well, I got 2 dudes.
How do I? Usually I mute the squad. I didn't down anybody. There we go.
Cheese for all my followers, huh?
So how do I make sure that my mic doesn't keep breaking? Is it breaking because of getting unplugged or something? Okay. Let's start. Still working? I'm so paranoid now. The only way to get it to work, too, is to... So we're going to try again. We're still recording. Okay. Why could it be suboptimal? That's... I still have the mic. I still have the mic. The mic is still working. I restarted my computer for this so that it wouldn't break. I'm getting a little bit of lag, but it's not like as bad as it was before. We're just gonna
Alright,
keep
I'm
our
gonna be honest,
guy.
I'm afraid. I'm
Here.
really afraid.
Let's break some
I'm just kidding.
circuits.
Nothing scares me.
Come on, friend.
When you separate, you go faster in flight. I noticed that. I thought that was just in my head. So that's an interesting mechanic. I always thought that I...
Introducing your champion.
Remember me, friends. I may kill you.
Wave technique, you... Yeah, we've already talked about wave technique. But the question is, why does it work? Not...
Let's go this way. I'm going over there.
It's because, like, this is my theory, that this should be the fastest way to go, right? Because you're going straight down at an angle. My FPS really could be better. Man, this is like... terrible. I thought I turned everything to low already.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Oh boy, next ring's far.
Okay, maybe that'll help. That didn't seem to help at all.
Grappling.
Or maybe I have to maybe it has to hit a new loading to enable. Oof. I'm gonna laugh. This actually makes me better at the game. Which one do I want? Do I want the... Shut up, Alexa. Oh my god, I'm so much worse when it's not 60 frames per second.
Stock here. Level 2. Light ammo here. RE45 here.
Attention. First blood.
First blood on the enemy.
Ah, come on.
Grappling.
Oh, what's my...
Attention. There is a new
Gotta
kill
hop up
leader.
here. Select fire.
Oof.
Watch out. I need it.
Extended energy mag here. Level 2.
I see someone over there. Can I even say that I see anything when my FPS is this bad?
Attention. The champion has been
Maybe if I drop my... I hate to do this, but...
Champion out.
Oh, it's still bad. What the fuck? Is this something that I should turn down? Now I'm like running slow. Maybe it's actually the
Ready
server,
to
not
fly
me.
on a zip line. I am.
Our ring's closing in 1.
They fixed a lot of their server issues a while ago, like several patches ago. But occasionally they still act up.
Here I go. The ring is
I'm
quite
just gonna
long.
die. I'm gonna
There's
be like
not much
crazy
time left.
stupid here.
Let's explore this way.
Oh, dang it, I kept the Mozambique, motherfucker! Thank you guys for pointing out that I'm a dumbass. Oh, I actually got a shot on somebody.
You got bamboozled.
I don't know why I'm acting like I got... Oh, God. Yeah, well, I have a grenade.
Threw my grenade out. Sending out my decoy.
I am taking fire, friends.
Yeah, aren't we all?
And they're hitting me.
The ring's moving, friends.
Ah! No! Actually, yeah, I'm really happy about that. 'Cause fuck.
Man, you even die slow. Hurry up, I have stuff to do.
Got one shot on somebody. Okay. Hey, I got a thingy, I think. Right? Where is it? I always forget where they put those things. Is it there? Just hide in a bush till top 2. No, I'm not here to do strategy. I'm here to do science. What the hell? That's awesome. They know I'm streaming. So they gave me an epic... Okay, let's exit, because... This is pissing me off. I did not expect this to be such a challenge. I've streamed Apex Legends before with no problems. I don't know why it's being such a... What? Well, yeah, that was on your computer, though. Okay. Let's see. Is it still acting like shit? Let's see. what it looks like. What the f- I have no idea why it's doing that. Why is it so bad? I don't know why it's so bad. I don't know what to do about that. I have no idea. What the fuck? Apex Legends. Let's actually. I want to get open another browser. I'm really curious why it's so bad. I don't know why. Apex. I wonder. Streaming frame rate? Because it's not that bad. Struggling to stream Apex Legends. Okay, hold on. I did not expect this. If you stream play and are having FPS issue at OBS due to max out GPU usage, OBS can run as well. The quickest way to do this is enable VSync, triple buffering, and disable Windows 10 game mode. How the fuck did I enable? Yeah, I want that gun anyway. Game bar. That's off. Dear Lord. Off recorded audio when I record a game. No. Why are you recording? I don't want none of this shit. Dear Lord. I've never had this problem with any game. Like, period. Separate GPU is not a suitable solution. Okay. Reduce GPU usage. Enable VSync with triple buffering. Okay. Dear Lord, I did not expect this. Freaking. I don't think it's the bit rate. I really don't think it is. I've never had this problem with any other game, so I really think this is I really think this is something else. I think it is related to what OBS is saying here. Crap. Okay, was game mode off? I'm gonna make double. No! Elgato, no! I didn't mean to do that! Wait, it didn't open it. Am I just that lucky? Oh no, it's just. I'm sorry! Go away! I do not need you open as well. Okay, game mode. It doesn't even. But it doesn't say if it's on or off. It just. But are you on or off? I think it's off. It doesn't say, it just says it supports it. Help. I guess it's off. I guess it's off. I don't know. True play, everything is off. Right? Off. Sweet Jesus. Okay, and then the other thing is enable VSync with triple buffering. No. Continue. CPU is too busy looking at Undying. Settings. Okay. Triple buffer. Yeah, let's do that. Apply. Why does it keep resetting my... Do you see this? It's also resetting my graphics settings. Okay, apply. Okay, let's... I know me recording... This is why I wanted to use... Oh my god, it's doing the fucking... Although technically, if I wanted to do better, I do want it grabbing full screen. Okay, let's try again. Maybe this will fix it. This is like way... Alright, that looks better. My textures look like
These are really
shit.
complex, but it can be a little complicated. Wait, what did I just say?
So maybe this will do it.
Ruck up. It's time to move out.
I know you're supposed to be doing science feed. Spend 20 minutes in the settings tab.
I think we're going
Ugh,
to great,
Jesus. Oh my god, the textures look like butt. They look so bad. Oh man.
Introducing your champion.
What is it about this live stream that brought the trolls out? Usually I only get a few trolls. I don't get like flooded with trolls.
Target spotted. Never mind. Here we go. It's a long drop. Fun. Let's
Okay,
go
so
this
this is
way.
me going solo. Oh, that's how I should do it. I shouldn't worry about being jump master, is I should always split. So God damn it.
Come on, bamboozle 'em.
This doesn't pick up everything I'm looking for. It is running better on my end right now.
Tastes like victory.
I don't know if it's running better for you guys. Because it was running way worse than what I was getting.
Let's check out this area.
Okay, fine, because I can't
Loud
find
and clear.
shit. OBS, man.
Round one.
I think I could also kill some of the effects I have going on in the background.
Next
That might
reason.
help a bit. Hold on, let's get rid of that, so it's not... So that should help it a little bit. Hey, a gun. Hey, 2 guns. A gun that I never hit anything with. Whoa, what the fuck? I'm like, no ammo. Where's my team at? Oh, they're that way. Like,
Sending out my decoy.
just send my decoy nowhere. I guess I'll switch out for that, because I can never hit anything with the triple take.
Keep eyes on the new kill leader.
Someone said something about lag again. Oh no. That's not good. I don't have... The thing is I don't even have a bad GPU, so I don't even know why this is being...
Knockdown shield here. Level 2.
It's not GPU bound. What's not GPU bound?
Extended light magazine here. Level 2.
I
Ammo up.
need it.
Why don't you listen to everybody? Because comment sections and chats are usually really stupid. Okay, I'm scrolling up.
Who's ready to fly on a
Scrolling
zipline?
up.
I am.
Scrolling up. Okay. Well, apparently it's still garbage. Well, that's fun.
Kids, the ring's closing in 1 minute.
I might have to scrap this idea.
Shield cell here.
Although I might scrap this stream and try again another time. See if I can maybe just get some footage on my own and then do it. I thought it'd be fun to do this.
Attention.
I need a hop up. I need a hop up. Keep eyes on the new kill leader.
I thought it would be fun to do this live, like super live, but apparently it's still garbage. Can you guys hear me okay? Like, is my voice okay? Or is everything bad? Because I'm not dropping any frames, so it's not my network. I don't believe. Fucking
Optics here.
back to shitting on...
R99 here.
I could use that.
I'm back to shitting on the developers of this game. Why is this such a pain in the ass to stream?
Attention.
I can't hit shit with the triple take. I have like the worst
Might be
aim.
something good this way.
Champion out. Let's reposition here. Roger.
Obviously, just close every process. Yeah, the key to getting 60 frames per second in
Attention.
Apex Legends. But the thing is, I've streamed so many games that are
Incoming care package.
just as resource intensive. As Mari, you didn't bother me with your stupidity. I'm just saying that
Let's go this way.
chats don't always have the best things to say, and sometimes they're dumb. Set the alpha to 265 instead of NVEC in settings.
Let's reposition here.
The problem is I shouldn't have to turn this into a potato to stream it. There's something fundamentally wrong with this game that it's breaking like this.
Shield battery here.
No, I cannot show my mouse sensitivity. I'm not a professional streamer. I'm not interested in being good or getting pointers.
Thanks.
Backpack here. Level 1.
You know what? To hell with this.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 2.
Okay. Let's see. Someone about H264. Let's see. Settings. What are my settings? Output. 264. Right. That makes sense. This is horseshit. Watch this. I'm gonna go to like my task manager and it's gonna be like, things are fine. It's gonna be like, your GPU isn't even doing anything. Like, it's like a little. It's just fucking Apex, man. I don't know how people do it. That's the thing. So this is, I'm gonna get some GPU data here. It's just this stream capture. Apex is impossible to stream 60 frames per second. But I've seen people stream it. Or have I?
We're inside the next ring.
Why would you make a battle royale that's impossible to stream? Like, that's like... That is the fucking point. Like, that's like why they do so well. I guess it's kind of, but it's not really, like, look, it's not taxing my GPU. Well, how's this thing doing? Nothing is overtaxed. It's just fucking, I don't know. This was way less fun than I expected it to be.
The champion.
Just leave the match. I don't know what's good. Yeah, that's what I say. People stream on Twitch with no issue. Why is this giving me problems? My wife streamed on Twitch with no problems at all. Oh boy, okay. So there's a couple things we're gonna do. No, we're gonna go to Apex Legends jump mechanic. Is that the wall jump? No. Best CPU is at 100%. Yeah, that is kind of high. That is kind of high there. I wonder if that is part of it. That's not affecting it at all. That CPU is... Why is the CPU running so high? I don't even have it open right now. I don't even have it open right now and it's running that high. What the fuck? What the hell? That helped. I dropped that down. It's running at 75. What the fuck? Is it literally just scenes running in the background like crazy? That helped a bit. That's still really high. What the fuck? Oh, wait. No, it's not. Oh, I forgot to close Photoshop. That probably isn't helping anything. That's still really high. What the fuck is using all my CPU? It's literally OBS. OBS, what are you doing? What are you doing, hombre? I'm gonna delete this. Ha! Okay. These, like, scenes are just running in the background. Ah. That must be it. Yep, there we go. Got it. Aha. There we go. It was those stupid videos I had looping in the background that still play okay with other things that I've streamed. That's really funny. All right, maybe let's try again then. I've been streaming for so long and haven't gotten nearly as far as I wanted. Might have to make this a two-parter where today is just getting... It's not the orange sparkling thing. It was the background video, which was... Wait, is it? It was the background video. So, like, spikes are okay. Dear Lord. It resetted my... It keeps resetting my freaking graphics. By the way, I'm colorblind. That's why I have that. Let's try the triple buffered. We are going to drop some of these down, but I have a feeling now that we've... Where's the texture? I want to keep the textures where they are. Oh, excuse me. That was probably pretty gross. Okay, let's see. That'll probably help, right? Let's see if this helps. It wasn't the orange sparkly things. It was, yes, thank you, chat, for pointing out the CPU.
Good luck. Have fun. Don't die.
Oy vey. It is because I had
I'm not afraid.
those looping videos in the background are 4K. I could probably render them out at a lower bit rate.
Today will be one of those
They're like
experiences you'll sit
4K
back
and
say,
then
"Oh, yeah,
scaled down, so I guess that
I
was what
remember
was
that."
overloading it. Okay. How's my... Yeah, look at that. That's way... I was like going crazy. I was like, come on. If my wife can stream this on her potato, then I can stream this on my like epic gaming machine. Okay.
Just a thought, we could land here.
Heard that.
So we're gonna try my preferred strategy.
This might be a good place to land.
Which is to go
This might be a good
now.
place to land.
Follow the leader.
Might be something good this way.
So there's another thing that I don't... It seems like I got here about when other people did. So I think that they're... So I do think it's more complicated than leaving as soon as you're... I'm already experiencing... I'm experiencing better frames myself. Oh my god.
Attention.
Note to self, Austin, do not put 4K looping video in the background of your live stream.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
You got bamboozled.
Wait, do you-
Look at you.
Void jumping.
Yeah, you do run faster. So this little display in the upper left-hand corner is very useful. I think I'm gonna turn this into a multi-part stream because maybe not.
Dang.
What am I even doing today? Nothing. Well, I do have to pick up my toddler. Like there is a limit. Like if we can't solve this by 5 o'clock, like that's it.
I am taking fire, friends.
Been like
I
all
killed
that
an
stuff.
enemy. I am down.
Damn it. Oh fuck.
Got the banner. Time to get a beacon.
Attention.
Faking them out with a decoy.
No! Oh, I hear the... He's got the... I'm still alive, motherfucker!
Faking them out with a decoy.
I could just give up, but I'm like...
Kill leader eliminated.
You got bamboozled.
He knows I'm there, fuck!
Shots fired.
Damn it.
And they're hitting me.
No! No! No!
Minute to the ring closing. I'm charming, sure, but punctual? Oh, yeah. Sending out my decoy. Just gotta patch myself up. 45 seconds. Do I know how to cut it close or what?
He's right here.
Sending out my decoy.
Oh man! No! No! Ah!
If you ever want tips, just give me a call.
Let's see. How long did those videos play till we pointed out the CPU usage? Like an hour. Yeah, CPU made sense. I was sitting there scratching my head when it said GPU on the help forms. And I was like, man, I've like cut everything down and I'm not getting anything better. But CPU would make sense because even if you drop your GPU down, that's not going to really change how the game is acting. So okay, out your dodge like yeah. Okay, so we're going to try this next. We're gonna try this next thing like the way that I've been doing it, which is not quite sorry, I'm thinking and I'm trying to reach head at the same time. Should just get another. I know we really should get. That's why I think this may be a multi-parter. But I think if we get within the ballpark, like if we can prove within like a reasonable certainty that that this works a certain way. Hi, Rachel. Okay, now that my phone is working, I'm kind of liking this setup.
Death for the weak. So be it.
Am I recording still? The nice thing is that this won't take up as much space as Fraps.
I got this thing in the box. Or is it the bag? You know, whatever the case, we're winning.
Okay, so the next way I'm gonna do it is the way that I've been doing it, which is not quite to drop right when you're closest, but when you're at a reasonable like angle toward it.
Introducing your champion.
It shouldn't break. I mean, okay, here's the thing. You playing with me will not make it break. If you're Jump Master, I would appreciate giving it to me, though.
Or maybe we don't. I'm fine with whatever.
Miney. How about there?
Okay. So, like, my other way of doing it is to go about now. When you're at the part where you're about 48, like, you can keep a constant. This will require way more math. That's why I think this might be a multiple day thing, because I think the amount of math that I have to do for it might be a little higher than. Ooh! Hey, we did land before those people. That's a good sign. Oh God! What is this? Grenade! I'm ready.
Throwing through my grenade.
Your next champion is right here.
Oh, fucking shit! I knocked some. How did I even kill someone? How did I kill some? How did I get credit for a kill? I didn't do any damage. What the fuck? What the fuck happened? I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna leave the match just because I usually try not to, as a rule, but since I'm doing science, I don't want to sit around forever. How much damage did I do? 0 damage, but got a kill, Sasha.
What?
I did 0 damage, but got credit for a kill. Oh, man. Okay. I'm gonna invite my spouse. Now it's too cold. I'm gonna turn it up, I guess. Oh, I want pizza. I think that will be tomorrow. Because I want to feed our toddler the pizza and you. Okay. This is great because this now increases my chances of getting Jump Master. Well, in theory. I think there's an algorithm. Oh, my wife is having the classic blank screen. Which district does he teach? I'm back. My mom cried because I didn't give her carrot cake. You're supposed to share carrot cake with your mom, man. I was Asta, my Apex team. Okay. Oh, but the thermite did no damage. How did I get credit for a kill if it did no damage?
So I like to have a little fun.
I did
so
zero damage. Yeah, screw
I
that.
just hope I don't have
Damn
to
it.
fight with that smiling robot. I'm just kidding. He's fine. Everyone's fine.
They don't do participation kills in Apex. You either get they do the thing where like if you get the kill, you get the kill. The only thing I can think is maybe someone on my team
Introducing your champion.
knocked someone down who ended up getting killed. And somehow I got tagged on it, and maybe our other teammate didn't disconnect from the game. Oh, damn it. You know, I can
Heard that.
launch solo. That's what I'm gonna do. The other way that people tend to do it is they do
Dropping in. Hang on.
they do this. Is this how I'm doing it right? Am I doing it right? I think I'm doing it right.
Enemy spotted.
This feels faster. Like, I see that's why, like, people do it. It definitely feels faster. Someone's definitely here.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Don't quit pointing that gun at my one. Oh, god damn. Oh, no, sorry, Bob.
Attention. First blood.
First blood. Should have seen that coming.
Oh, they know I'm here.
Give him my shield to recharge.
Or maybe they don't know I'm here. I have a grenade. I do not. Look in the room.
Hostile close.
Oh. There, you mean?
Reloading.
I downed enemy. Point running. This time I'm down.
New kill is soon to be me. Fired, and they're hitting me. Fired. Reloading. All right, just relax. I got everything under control.
Ah, damn it.
Recharging shield. Sending out my decoy.
Damn.
Initiative. Bad judgment.
Wait. Didn't I have a shield? What the fuck did they shoot me with? Fucking. Thank you for the super chat, Sinister Hand. Austin left Fallout for Apex. This is one of my better starting matches. 201 damage. I really suck at this game, you guys. Streaming is making me better at the game. It's because I don't care about actually winning. Sasha will definitely carry. Yeah, she's actually better than me when she doesn't panic. Okay. I think we're gonna grab. What are the different ways that people do it? I think I have the looking down method right. Damage doesn't count when you're knocked down. Yeah, it doesn't. I do think they changed the way damage is calculated, shown in game though.
Ready to go. Seen?
Theme?
Stimmed up and ready to burn.
Actually, let's be
The pull toward
a scientist.
disorder is relentless. I embrace it.
I know where we want to be.
So let's see here. I'm thinking.
Introducing your champion.
I almost feel like I've already proven that.
As Jump Master, I'll lead us to where we claim the most lives.
This might be a good place to land.
We're gonna go
Got a good feeling about this area. Forget that.
to the bunker.
Landing location.
And we're gonna go on the opposite side. Am I recording still? I am.
Let's land.
Sorry about the key thing is occasionally.
Enemy over there.
So I think in theory,
Prepare for certain death.
like, cause this is almost straight down. In fact, I can go straight down if I really want to.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots. Opening fire.
Let's see.
Contact.
I think I'm gonna be ready to do some maths.
Next ring is
I think I should get a couple more. How do I Q? Q, not G. Why did you Q? Yeah.
Be honest.
Never. I'm like G. Do G. G. It's not G. Awesome. That's grenade. 18 damage. Yeah, king. I'm super bad with caustic. Octane is not useless. Octane, even though I suck with him. In theory, Octane should be one of the best characters. When does the sciencey stuff start? I think I need to get a few more. I want to make sure that I have the right footage. I'm going to get a few more drops in with different dropping methods.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Let's see. I'm going to be Octane.
Race you to the LZ.
Yeah, I'm ready for this. I'm so ready for this. I am extremely ready for this.
Because
We ready?
I think we don't need that many cases. I mean, like, if we were going to be, like, truly scientific, like, really scientific, we would get, like, if I were going to do a video on this,
Is your champion.
I would get at least 50 to 100
Let's land here.
different.
Cancel that.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Yeah, let's go to the wetlands. That seems good.
Mining. How about there?
And we're gonna drop
that.
solo. And so we're gonna do the thing where it's as close as possible, which is I
Follow the leader. That's me.
think it's about
Whatever. I mean, as long as we win.
here. I think. There's an acceleration lag. That might have something to do with it. Yes, this is definitely the intuitive way in my head is definitely wrong. The way we're like you should leave definitely leaving when you're as close as possible is not correct. And like I feel like I can already rule that out. The question becomes is it like when is the I still am not convinced that like a straight line if you can do it Oh no. Seriously? I thought this was a different gun.
Hostile right here.
Fuck me.
This way.
Faster, faster, faster!
No! Leave me alone. And we can actually, I think, see the acceleration lag. Oh, they're coming for me. Oh, no. Ah, okay, that's fine. We're seeing it in the... Sorry, I was scrolling chat. See if I missed anything. There's... You know, streamer mode got disabled too. Which is... I think here. Yeah. No, it's on. I guess I wasn't really looking. So now, I feel like, without even doing the math, I can rule out the intuitive thing. Let's see. We're really getting speed by using air. No, that's not how games work. There's clearly some, like, something about
These legs weren't made for
acceleration, top speeds,
You and me, let's take this win.
and they do something about...
Come on, friend. Time to win.
I'm thinking, sorry. Thinking about... You also seem to get an acceleration boost when you fly away from squad members. Yeah, and that's why I've been actually dropping solo. I'm dropping solo every time, just A, to guarantee...
This might be a good place to land.
Copy that.
So now I'm gonna do the thing. Okay, I just thought of one of the things. I just thought of one of the reasons why doing this might actually be more
Hold your
efficient.
breath if you have to breathe.
And it has to do with the fact... What the fuck? Okay, I just thought of one of the reasons.
Going to explore over there. First one.
Ready, set,
It has to do with going directly to a spot versus going at an angle to a spot, and I'd have to look up some formulas for it. I'm starting to get a feeling for it, and that's actually there are some. Ah, fuck! I didn't mean to do that at all. Ah, dang it.
Enemy taken down.
I think it might be
Grappling.
the farther the point. The farther the point,
Next time you'll do better.
is from the line the dropship takes, the sooner you like if you want to drop somewhere that is directly below the drop point, you want to be... I believe that is when you want to wait until you're right above it to go straight down. And the further the line is...
Keep eyes on the new kill leader.
Oh, okay, I am getting a handle on this. I'm getting a handle on this. I'm not convinced that the... That means that the wave motion is sometimes going to be optimal and sometimes not, I think. And I think we can get to that with the numbers. Excuse me. And I think 1 or 2 more games. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick while never mind, my spouse has already died. Okay, so we're going to do, I think, I'm going to go pee real quick because I have to pee super bad. And then I'm going to, yeah, I'll be back. We'll do 2 more games. I'm back. Land in Thunderdome. Hey, I got some points for that. Oh, I have a Apex pack that I got at some point. Don't know when I got that. Oh. Ooh, I like that. It's rude though. Rude boy. I really wish I wasn't terrible at Caustic, because I do like playing... I like his character a lot, actually. Why don't you calculate like geometrically? Using a right triangle directly down would be slower than going at an angle. That
All that matters
is...
being the last one alive.
I think I know why you're saying that. I don't think you're
I don't
correct.
take myself too seriously. I take
And
myself
we'll get
anywhere
into some
really.
of the
Man, I need to get out more.
angle maths. And I'll have to look up the formulas for it. Which we will also get into.
This is gonna be a good fight.
Top speed is capped, you would hit terminal. Exactly, there's a top...
Champion.
Okay.
Oh yeah, master of the jump right here.
Why is this the stream that's bringing all the trolls? It's weird. Like, I would say that I decidedly have more trolls for this than when I did Elite Dangerous live streams that weren't even science related. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm doing this one, I think, more direct.
We're done. Whatever, as long as we win.
So for this we have a 149. Try to avoid stupid dinosaur. Oh, it's such a good. I was like,
First blood.
oh no, someone's there.
First blood.
Threw my grenade out there. Get out there.
Come on, stop it!
Shot at.
Not all of us are in the ring. Check your maps.
This is not so good for me. Hey, a gun! Where are they? even hit him with my punch.
This way, let's go.
I have no healing items. Fuck! Damn! It's like, if I don't move, they won't find me.
I'm down.
No!
New kill leader appointed.
No, there's a difference between trolls and critics. The people who specifically whine about a specific type of content that they want to see, even though they are a really small minority, but are obnoxiously loud and don't accept change. I guess it's criticism, but their methodology is usually pretty shitty. I guess, what is it with this today that is more bringing more of that, whatever you want to call it? I don't think they're very helpful personally, but that's fine. Or there's some butt hurt from some people. Yeah, so yeah, no, that's not criticism, that's trolling. The person who's like, criticism as trolling, and then says something pretty snotty. Like, okay, sure, buddy. Sure, pal. That's the same thing as criticism. Okay, one more. People that act that way make me want to never even try to do lore content, just to spite them. They shoot themselves in the foot. Like, I've been thinking about bringing lore back anyway, just because I want to, but the way that certain kinds of shitty people act about it makes me want to not do it out of spite. Because it doesn't perform as well. It's really exhausting to make. Okay, scrolling the chat. Do.
Now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, boom, you're dead.
Do. Should still try it.
Trust me.
All right, we'll see.
I know what I'm doing.
What is people? Consider falling to a fatter point? Sorry, I was scrolling chat and now I'm
This is your
looking
champion.
at most we
Losing
consider
isn't fun.
going to.
That's why I don't do it.
Farther point is what you mean. Okay. Okay, this one I'm gonna do.
I say we land here.
Let's make a choice. Land
Let's
here.
land here.
This one we're gonna do.
This might be a good place to land, but what do I know?
Sorry for all of you guys.
Got a good feeling about this area.
Definitely want to be looking down that way.
I say we land here. Okay.
It seems that the velocity is not a. This is gonna be my last match before I start doing the math. I wasn't looking. I was looking at chat, and my thing bounced back. Oh no. All right, then we're gonna go over some concepts, and then we're actually gonna grab some numbers. Actually, we are gonna grab a number first.
I'm spotted, taking fire. Reloading. Getting shot at.
I'm so dead.
Countdown. Attention. First blood.
Just abandoned my team
About to happen
over
soon.
here.
Ready.
Because I thought it would be the easiest way to get, and then I was reading chat instead of. No! Actually, I'm okay with that. Fall in a brachistochrone.
No one had your back.
We'll
huh?
do that in the
I
end.
hate when that happens.
All right, I'm leaving the match. We're gonna do some math now. Oh, okay, that was dramatic. I feel like I burned a whole hour of this stream just trying to get. Yeah, I still got some caps on there, but at least it's not like writing at the 100% the whole time. Okay. We are going to go here. Those didn't work at all, but we will go here. Oh, still recording, so I should stop recording. All right, that is today, 22. Yep, okay. We're gonna open Premiere. And we're gonna do some. We're gonna figure out. The first thing we're gonna figure out is how fast the ship goes, because it will help me wrap my head around some concepts. Oh shit, that's gonna be a problem though. Maybe that won't be a problem. No, that won't be a problem. Sorry. Why is this person crying in my chat? You're gone. God, crybabies. Why would I chase the approval of assholes who want me to fail? Doesn't make any sense. Okay. We are going to... Actually, I think... Okay, so what we can do here is it does seem like... the apex velocity 1, 2, 5, 7, 6, 8 does appear to be in 3 dimensions. So this 140, I think, right? Let's bring this in here, but let's mute the audio. This is in 13. Around here. Okay, so if sorry, I want to figure out exactly. I want to make sure that yeah, the velocity is not. What? I thought I deleted the audio. That's weird. Oh, I was scrubbing the wrong window. I was like, why can't I hear my voice? So it is 3D. Where is it? Let's go full. So it doesn't seem to be a surface speed thing. That's what I wanted to rule out. Because if it was surface speed, we would run into some issues. Oop. Ah, shit. Where? Damn it. Come on. So I think we can just do a direct 1-to-1 here. There's a peak there. It does seem to be slightly different than the... It's not exactly tied to that speed. Oh, you know, a good way to check it would be... Okay, so 150 is 1320.11. Because the velocity they use for their game is slightly different than... I think I did this math in Apex proper, like when I did my science video. People are like, you sound different without a script. It's like, yeah, I do, because I can't be like that for 15 straight minutes. Well, the way I am for 15 minutes for like 3 hours. So, okay, so, and then the speed is meters a second. Don't need any of this stuff up. 13, no, is 150.0. No. So the key is to see if we'll double check that against another time I'm going 150. There's a few different ways to double check it, actually. But I just want to make sure I'm being consistent across the board. Let's find another. Here's a good spot. Go back. This is what making videos is. Okay. 150.5. That looks like it might be pretty close. Ooh, yeah. That's pretty consistent. Yep. Okay. Even if my angle is not exactly awesome. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty accurate. And since if we want to be super accurate, what we will do is we will actually average these. How do I want to do this? I want to do velocity. Now, come on! Velocity to... Is my microphone still working? Yes, it is. I never went to go double check that. See what it was. Okay. Most games don't use regular gravity, by the way. They just kind of do this thing where they accelerate you up to a speed, and then they basically have you hit a terminal velocity really, really quickly. I feel like that is okay. So I really what I want to do is I want to for each meter a second, no, equals average these two divided by that. No, idiot. B2. Okay, that means that I think for each. I think I want to do it the other way around. I think that will be more useful to me. Okay. So that's... So each... That's interesting. I have to think about... The reason I want that is I believe the velocity units have to be equivalent to... Here's a good way to look. Here's a good way to test it, actually. If we can get one spot... Nope, that's the wrong one. That's where I move pretty consistently and don't turn a lot. I might play one more match so I can get one piece of data. My wife is just hiding in the game right now. Oh, that might actually do... No, stop. Yeah, there's one. I think that'll be enough, actually, to at least confirm. And we will... Okay, that is 11 frames. I just want to confirm that we're going to do Oops. Run velocity. So what I'm doing here is I'm just confirming that these units are correlated. And what their correlation is these position things, because I can use that to... Oopsie daisies. Why is it not zooming in? Does it only zoom in here? Yeah, okay. So the time is going to be... this is in 60 frame per second, right? Nope, it's in 30. Ooh, that's good to know. Okay, that's actually a big deal, because you can get your stuff wrong. Okay. Frames equals 11 divided by 30, which kind of annoying, but whatever. Means we'll be slightly less accurate in the velocity. Wait. Oh, I should make it so it's consistent. When it's consistent. View I might have to just take this little tiny 233.79. Is that it? 230. Oh my god. Nope. I have to do a quick game real quick, just to save myself some freaking time. Because I'm going to, if I get, oh, you know what? I don't even have to play a whole game. I think I can just do it in the training thing. Ugh. I can just go to the training session and use the numbers there. Ooh, how long will research and science of a science episode take on average? That's really depends. My latest one that I did literally took me like fucking... I'm thinking. It's really hard to say because I started the week before. I worked through the weekend. In like 60 hours? This is why when I think people try to say that I'm lazy, I'm like, ha ha. Anyway. Alright, let's get... Where is it? It's... No, training. Here we go. We got the position thingy. Okay, that should work.
Welcome to Apex Legends.
Shut up, dude.
I am Bloodhunder. You can call me Bloodhound. Let us begin with basic movement. Complete the checklist on your HUD.
This is good because this actually gives us a nice flat fact. If I'm really, the angle thing doesn't work as well as. Ooh, can I just? Because it technically doesn't matter. I'm just getting a bunch of straight lines here. Let's go back up. We're gonna do a full sprint down this hallway because it's super flat. Okay. That was it. That's all I wanted to do. Okay, stop recording. Then we're going to boop, 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 boop. That'll be way better. Instead of scrubbing through for the perfect thing that may not exist, we're going to grab something that we know is there. This is a little cumbersome. Can I make a new sequence from this? I'll make a new sequence. How do I do that? New sequence. There we go. Nope. Delete. Okay. We'll just go here. Where is it? Come on. Must still be interpreting the footage. It's really... What's happening here? Why is this... Go away. There we go. It does have a slight slope to it, but I think I can do two-dimensional distance just fine. Okay. We're at 299. There we go. 2 whole seconds. That's way better. And this is in 30 frames per second, right? Oops. It's not After Effects. Yeah, 30 frames per second. Okay, let's try this again. 2 seconds plus 18 frames. 2.6 seconds. We're gonna make that time. Velocity. What is it? 299 is like the speed I was going. Yeah, 299. 299. So distance traveled, if it's correct, should be 2.6 times 299 because velocity is constant. 777 units. Okay, so how do we want to do this? We want to do... Okay, we want to do initial x, initial y. So we want to go to... That's right, yes. This is the exciting stuff that I don't show you in the episodes. 27039. 27039.26. Let's be super specific. And then, oh, that should be fine. And then negative 6268.69. And final x, final y. Don't actually know which one's x or y, but usually x is the first coordinate. Okay. Final x is 26, 256, 68, negative 6278.61. Now there's a specific fast way to find a linear distance with coordinates that I actually have. Because I don't, believe it or not, I don't actually have all these things always memorized. So I don't think this code is pretty. This is okay, but this is in 3D space. This is with 3 coordinates. I don't really need that because I have the 2. Usually this is when I bust out a piece of paper to do some sketching. So let's just do that. Okay, this is how it is. Slow plotting work. Okay. So we have like x, wow. Let's make that a little smaller. X. We have a position here. Come on, Austin. You can draw straighter than that. Fine. That's what we'll do. So I have a position here. Position here. Does seem like you would take the difference between x and y. Oops. And then do, okay, that's what I thought. It's going to be Pythagoras' theorem. So you do C here. C equals square root of x. What's it? Let's do delta x squared plus delta y squared. Epic. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so that's how we do it. We're going to do the To make my thing easier to follow, we're going to do difference x, difference y. And we're going to do that minus that, I think. And then this. The negatives are going to be a little weird. That seems right, I think. I guess it technically doesn't matter because they're going to get squared. 78. Okay. And so that should be distance traveled equals square root different x squared plus different y squared. 782. I would say that that's close enough. That means that velocity and the game, like if I'm off by 10 units, that's probably a rounding error or something, or there's some small difference. So that means that these coordinates are definitely tied to the velocity there, which is what I want to know. Which means that we can figure out how fast the ship is flying. You know what? And if I actually... No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do the 3D space thing because that's just stupid. Okay, so let's go to a part where I'm flying. You know what? And the best thing about this is I can just copy this. Ship speed. Can I paste it there? Yeah. And then I can just plug my stuff in, and that will automatically... Oops. Okay. Okay, let's just... I'm going to grab a big chunk of time. Okay, we'll do this. It's easiest if you can do whole seconds. Let's see if I stay in there for 5 seconds. Ooh, that's a long time. Well, ooh. Oh no, I definitely stay in there for 5 seconds. But we'll do 5 seconds exactly. It should make some of our math a little crisper, I think. What the hell? Oh, I'm used to doing the scrubbing in 60 frames per second, which does it in different intervals. That's why it wasn't working. Okay, so let's do. No, zoom in here. Initial position. Ah. Well, the nice thing is we actually know this gives us the height that it's at as well, which is interesting. Okay, 2041.15. I should double check that the height is consistent. That would be interesting too if the height was inconsistent. 2041.15. I'm not sure if that would actually change anything that much. Okay, 36672.33. And just for posterity, let's see. 23440. We're gonna check that later just for fun. And then we're gonna go to the end of our time selection. Which will be negative 1328.47. Wait, 1328. Yeah. And then 2718.12. Distance traveled is 10,069 units, which I forgot to do time. Time equals 5. Which I guess we can also just do velocity and do this divided by this will give us our in-game velocity. So that seems to be faster than you can go. Austin should check that. Why does everyone keep... What is everyone like... But we're just trying to get a consistent jump thing. If there's a weird like Brachis the Crow. Oh, I see. Shortest time. Curve of fastest descent is not a straight. Oh, I see. Oh, interesting. What the fuck? Why not? But why? Well, that's to the point. Is that to the same to the ground, though? See, but this is... The problem with this, already, is you have to go below the ground in order... I thought you guys were talking about the dinosaur. That's why I kept ignoring you. Well, that's interesting. Hold on. Let me... It scrolls down. When did those... So he hits the ground first there. So this looks like... It would be true if you could go below the ground. Sorry, I thought you guys were talking about the dinosaur. I'm not actually familiar about this. The specific terminology. So curve fastest descent is one lying on a plane between point A and point B and a lower point B. See, that's the problem. This is the, yeah, okay, so that's the issue, is we cannot fly below the ground, so I don't believe this is applicable to what we're doing. Yeah, I thought you guys were talking about the dinosaurs. I thought, because that kind of looks like the name that you give a fictional dinosaur in the game. So I'm like, why you guys keep talking to me about this fucking like dinosaur? How is that gonna help me? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna Google this bullshit dinosaur because I thought it was a secret mechanic. I was like, oh, you guys are talking about closest way to point A, point B in a gravitational system. Unfortunately, it does not apply. Or the question is, does it apply? I'm sorry, I'm still thinking. I don't think so, because I don't think it applies, because I believe if we're just, because this is equivalent. In fact, I'm just gonna like lazily do this here. Forgive me. What this is more like is if we, where's my pen? Here it is. Is if we were to come from here to here. And what I believe is that this would no longer accomplish the same thing, because what is required for this to work is that the curve be... Oh, that's not tangent. What is that? This is tangent. The gravity has to be... But the thing is that would not... That defeats the purpose, because they require a consistent point. Like, this does not work, because no matter what, for this system to work, you have to drop below the point in order for it to work. And this plane here is the ground. And you cannot drop below that. This kind of curve will not get you there faster. Only one that drops below the point of the final destination. So I do applaud you guys for bringing something to my attention that I actually wasn't aware of. So that is actually unfortunately not relevant, although cool to talk about. It is not going to help us here. Unless, because, and the other thing, why am I scrolling up in chat? No, I'm not scrolling up. Because one of the other issues is that you can't go up again. And this curve requires you to go up against gravity. Apex Legends will only let you go down. Like, you can only follow a curve that continually flattens out. You can never actually go up. I really think you guys are wrong about this. It's a neat idea, though. Oh my god, you don't need to use all caps. Okay. Lord almighty, people. This is what happens. This is why I shouldn't do science episodes live. Okay. Let's read the whole Wikipedia page together. This will be our whole thing that we do. This is now in mathematics or physics, brachistochrone curve. It is a curve of fastest descent. Is one lying on the plane between point A and point B. Point is curve of fast descent is one lying on the plane between point A and a lower point B, where B is not directly below A. So that means, okay, so this is point A, this is point B, on which a bead slides frictionlessly, which is basically what we're experiencing by falling, sort of, under the influence of a uniform gravitational field to a given endpoint in the shortest time. Okay, got that. The brachistochrone, there we go, curve is the same as the, let's click that, both are cycloids. However, the portion of the cycloid used for each of the two areas, more specifically, the brachistochrone, that's going to take me for brachistochrone, can use up to a complete rotation of the cycloid at the limit when A and B are at the same level, but always starts at a cusp. In contrast, the tautochrone problem can be used. Okay, the curve is independent of both the mass of the test body and local strength of gravity. Only a parameter is chosen so that the curve fits the starting point A and ending point B. If the body is given an initial velocity at A or friction is taken into account, then the curve that minimizes time will differ. If that makes sense. I'm probably taking that. I'm going to be honest, this is beyond the scope of what I was planning to do. Four balls slide down a curve at different positions, but they arrive at the bottom at the same time. Curves are so weird. This is interesting. This would kind of explain some of... I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna have to this alone. This alone might justify me doing a whole separate live stream on this. Couple issues I see right off the bat are is that dude freaking out still? I might look into this in my own time and do a separate video. Couple things that are concerning that I know off the bat with the mechanics that might just limit this is the longer you're in flight in Apex Legends, the less momentum you get from like going downward. But yeah, I'll look into it. But there's air resistance. There's video games have weird terminal velocities. There's jets. There's all kinds of things that may make this not even work. But we're not going to worry about that today. And you need to chill the fuck out in chat. Jesus Christ. People, calm down. Okay. So we're going to go back to where we were. Okay, so we're going to do it the way I was doing it originally. Lost a bunch of watchers, which is fine. Because reading Wikipedia articles online is boring. That's fine. So we're going to go back to what I was doing and calculate what is the max velocity here. This, in meters a second, will be the ship's velocity, which is where we were before. That's not right. Multiply. Right, because I want to get smaller. Okay, yeah, you cannot get up to 200. So the ship goes 228.82 meters a second. Which I think just straight up mathematically, the fastest I've ever gone in game is 160 meters a second in game. So what that means is, okay, so you already have one. So one of the things I was talking about. So let's do an example map, right? We have this map. We have this map here. And let's say we have a ship going this way. That's pretty common, right? And it's going at, you know what? Actually, I think there should be a different way of doing it. Because I have to basically show two or even 3 dimensions here. So, okay, so here's our map. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so bad at doing this. Okay, and this is going to be our overhead view for later. And we're going this way. What is it again? It's 228 meters a second. Thermal velocity is around double the average speed of. Okay, I'm gonna just keep focusing on this. I'm gonna ignore chat for a little bit while I do this and talk through this. So you're going 228 meters a second. Your top speed, like at best, is 160 meters a second, and that's really, I don't think most people reach that. So if your point that you want to get to is anywhere along, like if you want to get, I can't remember where anything is. Okay, if you want to get to that pit, which is sort of around here, you want to 100%, I believe, wait until you're directly in theory, you want to wait until you're directly above it, because then you're going to go straight down at 155 or whatever. Thank you, Jonathan Shank, for the super chat. Meters a second. This short distance, if you go away, because going this way, let's say this is this is one. This is just easy math. This is our distance here. If you want to go like at an angle, you're going to be traveling 150 meters a second, a square root of 2 distance, which is longer than 1. What is right? Wait, that's not right. Is that right? No, that's right. Wait a minute. No, it's got to be more than 1, because otherwise it would get smaller. Yeah. So you're going to go 141. You're going to go like 141 times, 1.5 times further at an angle. So that is going to, if you're going like 150 meters a second. Okay, what's the height? Boy, oh boy. The height is, just like, we could just figure it out. Is this times this is 2,066 meters or whatever, right? So if you're gonna go, how do I make this time to reach ground? You go basically a constant velocity if you go straight down. Was this divided by 150? Take you 17 seconds versus if you go the diagonal way will be time to reach diag. This is only if you're going height times 141 or 1.41. Why did I put my pen there? Stop it. Divided by, or time, no, divided by, oh, what am I doing? There we go. Yeah, you're going to reach the ground. What, several? That's over 5 seconds. 7.3 seconds faster. So just under this, like, random thing that I chose. And that's, remember, only if you're traveling, you're going to land directly below. Only if you're going to land directly below the trajectory that the ship is taking. This is going to be a 7.5 second slower if you're going to land here. If you got off here, you landed there, it's going to be a whole almost 7.5 seconds slower. So if you're going to land here, you definitely want to go straight down. So that I feel pretty confident about. Now, the one thing I want to see is what the only thing that could maybe throw a wrench in this is, okay, so when do we launch? Okay, where's the launch? You start out coming out right at 1217. That's the weird thing, is that's what I always thought. You start out fast and then you slow down. I wish I could do a frame-by-frame analysis of this. So it took me, how long did it take to get up to top speed from, because I didn't change. So I started there, and this is one of the things that could be a mitigating factor. Is the acceleration time is kind of long. Like, it takes 3 whole seconds to get up to speed. And that's the one thing I think, that's one of the factors. We're gonna just say 3 seconds for. We're gonna put this up here. Acceleration. Launch. 3 seconds. That shouldn't matter. The issue I see here possibly is if your acceleration time takes up a significant percent, but everyone's got to spend 3 seconds accelerating. Is if you're falling straight down and it takes you, what, 7 seconds? There's also deceleration time, too. This is a more complicated problem than like, there's actually a lot of factors, because you have, like, if you fall straight down, you have, like, and it takes, what did I say it takes? We can mostly ignore air resistance for certain things, because we have all the math for how speed. So what did I say? Oh, yeah, it's over here. It's 17 seconds. And then you have like 3 seconds of acceleration, and then like, I don't know, how long does accelerating, slowing down take? That depends on when, that happens at a certain height, right? Yeah, that happens at a certain height. What height? It's hard to say because it's actually based on surface height, not coordinate height. I think it was really depends. This is not a good jump to judge by. Maybe this jump is better. Okay, yeah, let's try this jump. Let's see if this jump makes more sense. Okay. Come on. I'm really struggling to show this video. Maybe I should put it at like half or whatever. Okay, so this is where I tried the. Okay, I'm gonna get into why this is a good strategy. Man, I'm still not convinced. Like, if you're gonna go a certain distance further, I actually feel pretty good about my testing, so I just want to see. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that's more like, that's what I'm talking about. That seems more of a standard use case. Oh, I can actually figure it out because how many meters difference was it? 81. Oops, we want to do decel height. Then land height, just 81. What was the deceleration height at? And that took 2 seconds. 127. This one's a little back of the napkin. This one's a little bit less precise. So when you're what height above the ground? So when you're about 50 meters, And it took me 2 seconds. Roughly. So that's, what, 3... It's -5, so you got 12 seconds here. I don't think that should really matter. Like, in theory, if you're traveling diagonally, you're traveling further. It is technically... What was it? It was 25 seconds. You're still spending the first 3 here. Two. This is not actually 25. Because you have 3 seconds, and then 2 seconds of whatever, and this is your top speed. Traveling. Let's see. You would be doing... The 3 and the 2 is going to be the same no matter what. Okay, so we're going to actually take distance 2. We're going to take... No. Times this. And we're going to put... that means for the first 3 seconds, you're accelerating at... Oh, I need to get the rate of acceleration. Fart. I can probably just do a ballpark, I think. How do you do that again? I always... You initial speed... Alright, we're going to do this real quick. I always have to look up my formulas. Acceleration formulas. Because I don't always use the same ones. V initial versus V divided by 2 times time. And I want... Wait. Why is that one weird? This is the one that I use. Okay. V final. But I want the acceleration. Fart. I always have to rearrange this. Which one's the best one? I have the V initial and the V final. So we'll do that, and we have time. So we'll do this first one. So VF is, we'll just ballpark that one. Oops. And 150. 140. Yeah, let's just do 150. Fuck it. Equals 0. So whatever. Equals AT. 150 divided by time. Okay, that's what I thought. But I know you can run into some trouble with acceleration, so I try not to assume anything anymore. And I always double check my formulas because you don't want to mess up. Okay, so we take the 150 divided by 3. That's it. Okay. Acceleration equals. But we are going to figure out the distance as well, which is distance traveled. And this can actually be changed if we want to. Equals V initial times that. So 0 equals 0.5 times acceleration. equals time squared. 25. Okay, that would be in meters, which is in units equals this divided by the velocity conversion thingy. Okay, so the amount of distance left. So what I want to do is for straight down, distance traveled at top speed. So this actually we are gonna be a little bit more. What was my speed that I hit on that? No, zoom out here. It's about. So we are going to be a little bit more specific because that speed difference, I think, actually might. We're going to do 140. Let's do 147. Let's say I'm like really good at this. And that's my average diagonal speed. Okay. 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 Diagonal distance traveled at top speed. What's this minus? We're actually going to ignore deceleration time, I think. For now, just for now. Because I think I can rule out whether this is an issue. Okay, so this will be the same thing, but the top speed will be a little different. So it'll be 150 divided by 3. Oops. A2. 50 divided by 3. Fuck, I don't need to use the... If I copy this, will it just work? I think it should. Oop, nope, I broke something. There we go. 225 in units should be this divided by this. So time, then we want to do like time to ground from then is going to be this divided by this. What is it going to be? Divided by the top speed, which is 150. And then we're going to take, so I think, okay, is that right? Okay, yeah, all right. I've determined that in that specific situation, what if the distance is less? What if it's less? Because this is like if you were gonna go like the same, like super far actually ahead. So what if it was more like 1.1? Would that make a difference? No, it would not. Okay, well, that's good to know. Okay, so that actually, I wanted to rule that out because there was like part of me was like, okay, if you're spending more time going top speed, would that make it more? No, it wouldn't. Okay, well, good. I ruled that out. So now we get to the next part, which is go away. What is this? Oh, I've done this before. I don't know what this is. Okay. So now we have to get to the part where why I'm wrong. One of my intuitions was wrong, which I kind of got a grasp over. So one of my intuitions was that if this is going here, this is the ship, right? And it's going at whatever that speed is, 225, 228, 228 meters a second. That what you want to do if you want to land here is that you wait until you're here to go, right? And my logic behind that was that you'd be spending most of your time going the fastest speed possible, and then you would be basically spending the most time going as efficiently as possible. Like you'd be going 228 meters per second this way, but there's a problem with this line of thinking, and then you would be going like whatever 148, let's say. There's a problem with this line of thinking, however, and it is that as you get more tangent, in fact, at this point right here, so when you start out here, and there are some formulas we could use, and we should use, to figure out I'm getting a little tired. I think I'm gonna do this in 2 episodes. I'm gonna do another episode of the week doing this because I want to do this justice. But the idea is that while you're and I want to get the right formulas, when you're traveling this way, when you're here in relation to there, what's actually happening is in relation to this. How do I put this? So your vector is this way, which is at an angle. This is actually semi-related to my ballistics episode. It's at an angle here. And what you're effectively doing is going in relation to this thing, you're going some direction. You're going some direction. Sorry, if it is a little bit complicated because I'm struggling. I want to do motion in relation to this point and these angles, but I'm thinking my brain is wanting to do it in relation to the map, so it's kind of hard for me, which is why I think I should do this in multiple live streams. In relation, can I? You know what? I'm gonna save myself. I'm gonna drop this into Photoshop because I'm gonna go fucking crazy trying to like flip it around in my brain. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna save myself. Okay, that's about right. What you're doing is you're going actually, how do I want to do that? Do I want to do it? No, stop it. Stop. I know what I'm thinking in my head. I'm trying to wrap my head around how the best way to put it is. So you want to go here, and you're going this way. What's happening is you're going 228 meters per second that way, which can be thought of if you make this a grid as going a certain amount of speed up and a certain amount of speed this way. And remember, this is in relation to the point that you want to go. And when you are here, it's all in proportion to angles, right? And when you're here, you're making a decent amount of direction, like toward a lot of this velocity. Like, let's say I don't want to do the math right now because it involves cosines, and I'll have to look up the formulas. It'll be like, in relation to this, you're going like 155 and 121 or something meters per second. And what's happening is as you get closer and closer, this 228 here becomes less and less efficient. And at this spot, it's actually the least efficient. So your efficient drop point is somewhere along this line. And we can actually figure that out, like, before you get closest. And it's gonna be somewhere where you can get a direct shot at top speed toward it. And we need to basically figure out when this velocity becomes inefficient. That is the trick. And that requires doing some trigonometry, which I'm at this moment not prepared to do. But one thing I have ruled out is you don't want to wait until you're like as close as possible here, unless you're going to be dropping at the spot. And if you're going to go, and then there's a whole nother thing where if you can hit the spot going straight down, I think you should, but we can look into that. But if it's further, then you can get like this perfect like 148 or whatever, then you want to do the loop thing. And we're going to do a whole different episode on this because this took up way more time than I was expecting. Part of it because of technical reasons, but I had a lot of fun, actually. I'm kind of excited to do a little bit more complicated work, oopsie daisy, on this. Go watch the Gaming Merchants thing on the best way to do the loop, or the scooping mechanism, because he has some cool things on the mechanics. We're going to figure this out again, but I am tired. It's like exhausting to do for you guys, but I think it'll be fun. We're going to do cosines, and that'll be a good time. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm going to go eat something because I'm starving too, and then have a lay down. Thank you, everyone. I'll look up Snell's law, and I'll also look up the curve thing. I don't think it's going to be relevant just because game mechanics tend to be different than real physics, but it's an interesting concept to look into. But and the Matthew, I'm gonna ban your ass, you fucking crazy person. Dear Lord, I know you mean well, but you are being obnoxious. Holy cow. Every time I look at chat, there's someone annoying. And today it's you, Matthew. Today you are the annoying person at the end of the stream. But at least you're not, like, wrong annoying like that one person was about the Nether. Anyway, I'm going to go eat some food. You guys have a good one. Sincerely, Austin.